All right, next for us here this evening. A federal law prohibits engaging in partisan politics using taxpayer money, and the agency that investigates such allegations has found Buffalo's acting mayor Chris Scanlon's administration violated the law recently during a mayoral campaign. However, there are not any penalties. I want to walk you through this. Here is the backstory. So in May, a man from Buffalo filed a complaint with the Federal Office of Special Counsel, making 8 allegations of violations of the Hatch Act. The office investigated and just recently sent this letter with its findings that 1 allegation was a violation and 3 others, quote, appear to be true. Now, that included mailing invitations for a campaign fundraiser that had a city hall return address, attaching a campaign posted to a city street sign pole, linking to Scanlon's campaign Instagram and X accounts from the official city website, and then finally putting out a press release that directly attacked his political opponent. That was regarding the city animal shelter. Now, importantly, the Office of Special Counsel found only that last one to be the most serious and then wrote the following, quote, because Mayor Scanlon criticized a candidate for partisan political office in an official agency communication, OSC concluded that he engaged in prohibited political activity. Now, OSC noting that the administration has corrected all of these issues. Investigative Post Jeff Kelly telling me this today after he broke this story.
The writer of the complaint made 8 allegations. The Office of Special Counsel determined that 4 of them were Hatch Act violations. One of them sufficient to evoke a letter of warning saying, you know, if you keep this up, we're going to consider it willful and knowing and perhaps assess some sort of penalty. But in any case, the Office of Special Counsel said, yeah, these 4 instances, these are violations of the Federal Hatch Act, which prohibits public officials from using their office for personal or political benefit, but we're not assessing any penalties. They've all been remedied. The Scanlon campaign, you know, once confronted with these issues by our reporting and then later by the Office of Special Counsel, fixed the issues.
It seems like there are Hatch Act violations all the time, and it seems like no one ever really gets in trouble for it.
Yeah, it's pretty rare. You know, as it happens, Michael, I thought the same thing. And so I look back in the Office of Special Counsel's, you know, past press releases and things to see how often people actually get in trouble for these things. And it is quite rare. And I couldn't find a single instance of someone in Western New York being penalized for a violation.
The Office of Special Counsel said it has now closed the Scanlon case and again is issuing no penalties.